Hi everyone, welcome to episode 77 of ADHD superpower knowledge. Today's topic is probably applies to most people, is on kindness and compassion. One of the most prominent characteristics of ADHDers are their kindness and compassion. This is a double-edged sword, however. We are too kind to most people and we get taken advantage of in almost all situations. So do you guys agree? Well, listen on. In one of the recent TikTok videos, Dr. Hollowell discussed how people with ADHD are often extra sensitive in nature. He talks about how this capacity for deep feeling is a double-edged sword. On the one hand, being a highly sensitive person means you're more empathetic and can in tune with other people's feelings, and that is one of our superpowers I will introduce later on. On the other hand, it can mean you feel a deep sense of sadness and rejection when you think that you have let others down. People with ADHD may have lower levels of self-compassion than others. In some research, it says, and may benefit from practicing self-compassion through research, through benefits from other people and learning, and through practice. How do you practice that? You set a boundary, say no, learn to say no and setting boundaries. I have problem doing that, and because of that I take on too much and I being mistaken by some people. I'm not able to finish certain tasks because I'm taking on too much because I can't say no. So I'm still learning. It's a learning process, so practice. We ADHDers have a very hard time saying no to anything. We think we can take on all the tasks that people want us to do, and therefore we are very agreeable in these arrangement of situations, both in personal as well as professional settings. From what I learned from my psychiatrist or psychotherapist, this is a boundary issue. ADHDers have very poor boundary issues in a way. It's not because they don't like it, it's because they think every friendship relationship can benefit them, and they're very open book. ADHDers need to learn how to set boundaries with other people around them, or in situations where we need to be firm in our opinions and ideas and strategies. And we need to have the boundary understanding of other parties in order for us to come up with the best solution without crossing any negative boundary or bridges that could be dire in both personal and professional settings. So, the people with ADHD struggle with compassion. Well, it's essential to recognize that individuals with ADHD are capable of empathy and compassion, a little too much, but they may require support, understanding, and tailored intervention to navigate these social situations effectively. People with ADHD are known for their compassion. One of the students of the month said, "I'd rather have a kind, cooperative kid than a smart alert who gets straight A's without trying." So why are we ADHD so generous? Basically, individuals with ADHD care about other people. They want to make people around them happy, whether it's by sharing a lunchbox or providing a shoulder to cry on. This makes a point that it sheds happiness and love for other people. So in conclusion, let's delve deeper into this a little bit more. ADHD is showing affection. As the individuals with ADHD are known for their ability to hyper-focus on areas of interest, this can translate into intense display of affection when they're deeply invested in a relationship or a topic or a conversation. This is one of the beautiful upsides of dating somebody with ADHD, the capacity for such intense display of love and the truthfulness. Compassion and kindness come so naturally to people with ADHD that sometimes we lose track of how to take care of ourselves first. This is logical, right? Yeah, it's logical, but you just do whatever you do. Sometimes you don't think about it. That's why we ADHDers are like that. Impulsiveness, right? If you can't take care of yourself enough, though, to help others, whatever action you take in situations depends on how well you take care of that part of your life in order to be able to help others. So, the downside of being too generous can set back ADHDers a lot. People take advantage of you without realizing that first can drain ADHDers who are trying to help but do not get a chance to self-reflect on whether you have the emotional capacity bandwidth to properly assist everyone else. This can lead to a dopamine crash. such as loss of motivation, difficulty concentrating, increasing fatigue, irritability, and feeling of frustration and disappointment. Essentially, this sudden decline in dopamine can disrupt to normal brain function, leading to a decline in overall well-being and productivity. So what have we learned today? Due to the characteristic and innovativeness of ADHD leaders, we are to the come-to person for almost everybody. Because of our special ability to detect the emotions of others, many ADHDers forget to take care of themselves before helping others. Putting the priorities of others in front of you doesn't mean that you're selfish. It just means that you're taking care of yourself emotionally and physical well-being. Decrease the dopamine drain that causes more harm to the ADHDers than if not taking so much responsibilities to help others all the time. Take on what you can take and set the boundaries and say no to the others. Thank you very much. Have a great day. See you next episode.